Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to Hub City Drones. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the video. Remember, if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button up there for me. I would absolutely appreciate that. So I was in the market for a drone that I could fly in my house or my garage to have a little bit of fun with and practice on days like today when you just can't bring your bigger, better drones outside. And I found it, and of course it's from Holy Stone. It's their HS140 2.4 gigahertz 1080p camera FPV drone. This bad guy is so much fun to fly. Best part is it won't break the bank either. $79.99 on Amazon right now. Plus they have a 5% clickable coupon. And hit that notification button because Holy Stone is working on a coupon code for me to give to you guys for an additional 10% off. Great price. You can get this drone at probably just under 70 bucks total. It's well worth it. We're going to unbox it, set it all up, and then we're going to put it up in the air, and I'm actually going to fly it in my living room today to show you just how easy and fun this thing is to fly. So let's go check it all out. All right, here we go. We're going to unbox the HS140 from Holy Stone. Here we go. Box has a handle, so I guess you could use that as a carrying case for it, which might not be a bad idea. We'll see. Oh, look at here. One instruction manual and caution of battery pamphlet. One good thing about Holy Stone and DRC's manuals, they are just absolutely phenomenal. They put a lot of detail in it. They're very easy to read. The illustrations are great. Let's tear this bad boy open here and see what we got. It's like opening a Christmas present. Ooh, throw that away. So you have your caution, battery pamphlet, and one instruction manual. Looks like it is in English and Canadian, maybe, and Japanese. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's definitely Japanese right there. And this is English, if I could read it. Yes, so it looks like we have 30 pages, so not too bad. 31 if you go to the manufacturing information on the back. So very good. As I always say, please read your manual top to bottom. Learn it, know it, live by it. This will tell you everything your drone can, can't do, how far you can go, all that other good stuff. Don't be a drone dummy and take it out of the box, put it in the air, fly it, and you're going to end up crashing it and paying for something you can only fly once. So read the manual. Quick tip, go online and Google the manual for the drone you ordered, and you can usually find a PDF version to download, and you can actually have the manual before you even get the drone, and that way when the drone gets to your doorstep, you already know everything about it, and you're pretty much ready to fly it other than charging the batteries. So that's what I always do. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I feel something back here. Looks like it's packaged really well. Oh, it's the controller. Yay. Alright, we'll just set this box over here and get it out of the way for now. Let's see what we got here. Ta-da! One remote control. Bagged. Another great thing about them, they package their drones so well. This is awesome. Cool controller stick, so if I can get it out of here without tearing it up. Here we go. Oh damn, this is a really big controller. Wow. Wasn't expecting to be that big. Not sure what that's for, but so you have your trim buttons on both ends. This is your forward backwards trim. And you just click it in the direction it's going. This is really cool. You don't have to use the joysticks to trim it. That's kind of a cool deal. So joysticks feel pretty good. Little touchy maybe, but pretty good. So on the top here we have our headless mode, This is our emergency stop button. Then we have our 360-degree flip. Yes, this thing actually does a flip, which is really cool. Your speed button, high and low. Also on this headless mode, if you press it and hold it in, I believe, I'll double check it, but I believe that's also the LED lights that come on and off on the drone, which is kind of a pretty cool feature. Not sure if this is an antenna. It does not look like it. Maybe it is. It's kind of cool. Oh, I bet you that's the cell phone holder. Because yes, this drone is FPV. Power on button, power button on the back. Let's see, we have a screw, so there's probably a screwdriver in here. It does take 4 AA batteries. Very cool. So there's our controller. We'll set that over here. We probably should flip this back over. Here we go. Ta-da! Woo! Look at that. It's just packaged so well. Great drone. For under 90 bucks, this is an awesome looking drone so far. I am so far pleasantly pleased. Alright, so we'll pull this bad boy out of here. Really light, and don't have to register it. Definitely not. It's kind of cool looking. Looks like a spaceship cruiser or something like that from Star Wars or Mars or something. I don't know. You figure it out, but it's kind of cool looking. So it's like we got a protective cover on here. Yes, we do. We'll just put it in the box. This looks like it has one on it too, but I don't see the little pulley tab for it. Watch them end up pulling everything off. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, come on, you can do it. Oh, wow. Like I said, they package it and protect everything so well. Very cool. Single blades. They're really big too. Unfortunately, it's not brushless motors, but knowing Holy Stone like I do, I'm almost guaranteeing that you can get replacement motors online, and they're usually not real hard to replace at all. I have a video how to replace the one on the mini HS140. It was really easy to do, and the motors were, I think it was like 15 bucks for 2 of them. You get an A and a B, so not bad at all. I mean, if you like the drone and the motor goes, it really is worth replacing the motor and keeping the drone instead of buying a whole new drone. I got some styrofoam on there, but it's very light. That's all there is to it. Your LED lights on the bottom. These big bulbs on the end are just huge. I can't wait to see how it flies. Looks like our camera will go on here, so there is some assembly required, and I'm pretty sure there's landing gear that goes on here too. So here we have our battery compartment, which this is kind of cool because the battery actually just goes in here and you can shut it in there. It doesn't just slide in. That's part of the back. It actually has a door. So pretty cool. Very, very cool. So there's the drone. Now for the good stuff. So what do we have in here? So it looks like this is, how the heck did they seal that? Oh, I see it. There we go. Oh, come on. So this looks like it's going to be the landing gear. I'm not sure what these are. Oh, they're the screws for the landing gear. So, I'm going to drop them before I get them on there. So there's the landing gear. We'll put all this thing together too so you guys can see how it's done. This feels like the screws for it. So this must be the obstacle avoidance mechanisms, aka the prop guards. So don't take that the wrong way. It will not avoid obstacles. This will just help you save your drone if it does hit an obstacle. Let's check these bad guys out. Look at that. Special aerodynamically designed obstacle avoidance mechanisms. Very cool. Alright, we'll get those on in a minute as well. No screws required for that one. That's good. And here, what do we got here? Oh, this looks like this bag was just kind of thrown in. Oh, I tore it. Oh well. Oh, we have one USB charger. So it looks like you do have to use the chargers that come with it. I'm hoping it has another one in here because there are 2 batteries. It does come with 2 batteries, which is really cool. So there we go with that. What do we have? What's down here? Oh, feels like, oh, it's another USB charger. So now this is a 5-volt, and it's a 2 amp charger is what you need. So if you have a cell phone charger, the box that plugs into the wall laying around, I know we have a ton of them laying around here, so that's not going to be an issue, but that's what they take. So, and I'm pretty sure you'll have a red light on here while it's charging, and it's going to either turn green or it will just disappear when the battery is done. That's usually how they work. I'm not sure about these. I haven't charged these batteries yet, so we'll see. Then one handy dandy drone propeller landing gear attachment and detachment tool, or a Phillips head screwdriver. Very cool. Oh, we get an extra set of blades, which is really cool as well. So I'm not going to open the blades, but you get four spare props. Very cool. What's this? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's the camera. Ta-da! One wireless Wi-Fi 1080p camera. Got a little guard on there too. I'm going to pull that off now so I don't forget. My pictures look all weird. So very cool. Looks like this is just going to pop in on the bottom here. We'll do that after we get the landing gear on. This is just your USB. This is your Wi-Fi antenna here. This is what the drone will send the signal from and receive the signal to, so you can use the app. What does that say on the side there? What's that say? SD card something. Does this thing have an SD card slot? Oh my lord, it does. Look at that. I did not know that. It has an SD card slot. That is very, very cool. Well, I didn't know that. I told someone earlier on Facebook that it did not have an SD card slot, but it actually does right here. This is the vibration pads, little rubber things here that go under, so when the drone is vibrating, it doesn't... does this thing move? Oh, it does. I was wondering how it was going to work. Just like that, and it is adjustable, which is very cool too. Wow, that's awesome. I'm extremely happy. That's the connector here. I'll pull that out now. We can see it, so that probably pops into the bottom of the drone somewhere. That's cool. Okay, so I was going to tell you that when you take your video and it saves it to your phone, it'll save it in 720p. Pictures are 1080p, video is 720p to your phone. But now that I see it as an SD card slot, that means your videos will actually be in 1080p on the card. So that's awesome. I was not expecting that. I'm very happy with that now. That's cool. All right, enough of that. Let's go on to the next thing. Wow, they really packed this really well. So here we have one 1300 MHA mini drone engine, 3.7 volt. So the batteries take 120 minutes each to charge, and if I remember right, you get 17 minutes of flight time per battery, which is pretty cool for a drone of this magnitude. So you're getting 300, yeah, I wish. You're getting 34 minutes total with, here it is, with both batteries. So that's very cool as well. I'm going to pull this out here. Not sure what the heck that is. And get this out of the way, guys, so we have some more room here and we can get into the nitty-gritty on this bad boy. So anyway, again, 120 minutes to charge the battery, and you just plug this in to your USB box. I know most of you know that, but a lot of people don't, and they're new to drones, so I want to show them. And then you just plug that into here, plug it in, and it will charge. So very cool. There's battery number 1. Battery number 2. So you get two 1300 MHA 3.7 volt drone engines. Ta-da! High-powered drone engines. Oh, I done missed the box on that one. So I want to open this and see what this is. I'm not sure what it is. It looks kind of weird but cool at the same time. It's big. What in the hell is in here? Oh, what the? Okay. Oh, this says FPV on it. It's the cell phone holder. Ah, duh. Oh, it's pretty big too. That's very cool. So FPV real-time transmission, very cool. So I'm guessing this will go on here like so. I should probably read the directions though, huh? Because I'm going to end up messing it up. But I think this is just going to pop on here. And I think it can only go one way. I'm not sure what this nubby is for on the end here, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So let's see. Does it go that way? Nope, looks like it'll only go one way. So that's cool. I was kind of hoping it would do that right there, pop into place. So that's there. Looks like this is going to pop onto here. Oh, shit, did I break it? Nope, we did it. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. That can work. It looks like you'll be able to adjust this well enough where the glare will be off your phone. I like how far forward it comes. That's pretty cool. If you fly it outside, the sun is usually an issue on the cell phone screen, but I don't think it will be with this one. So, awesome. Alright, so let's put this over here, and let's see what we have here. So we'll put the camera on first, because I think it's probably going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to put it on after put the landing gear on. So you can see here, there's a little notch right here, and this just goes into there. This end piece is going to go right into there. And it should only go in one way. And let's do this the right way, Paul. So we should be able to pop it in here, just like so. Push it down in there. There you go. Watch you don't pinch the wires when you're trying to get it in there all the way. And the camera's on there. And it looks like here, it's just going to slide in. There's a little nub here, a little hole here. So it looks like it'll just lock into there. And let's see, it looks like it may go from the front back. Or from the back to the front. Maybe I was wrong. And there it goes. And that's all there is to it. There's your camera. Hooked up, ready to go. Angles all the way down. That's going to make some great video. Awesome. Alright, so now we got to put the landing gear on here. I'm just going to pop them in and show you where they go. It's not hard. There's just these little holes here. I don't know if you can see it, but the holes for the screws are really tiny, and the screws themselves are extremely tiny. I lost that one in my hand. So the screwdriver that came with it, I believe it's magnetic. It is, so that may help. But I'm going to get a smaller Phillips head screwdriver with a smaller head on the end. It'll make it a lot easier. But you just pop these in here like so. Voila, and the other ones go on the other side. And I'm not going to make you sit and watch me put the legs on it. So I'm going to get the legs on it, and I will come back and show you what the whole thing looks like with the legs and the propeller guards or obstacle avoidance mechanisms. And we'll go from there. Alright, so I got the landing gear on, the obstacle avoidance mechanisms are on, the camera is on, and it looks like we are good to go. The legs were not, they weren't as difficult as I thought they were going to be. I did use the screwdriver that came with the drone. I wanted to see how well it would work, and it worked pretty well. Tightening up the screws in the legs is a little bit hard. The head on the screwdriver is a little big for the screw, but it worked. I put the legs on like this, and then when I went to tighten it, I just put the drone in my hand. You can, when you go to tighten it, you put a little pressure on this. This will bend a little. You can see it bending, and I didn't want to ruin the propellers and the arms by pushing down to tighten it. So I would hold it in your hand when you tighten them up. But you can see they're tight. They're on there really good. Camera's good. Locked into position. Adjustable. Obstacle avoidance mechanisms are on. These are real simple to put on. Forgot I was going to leave one off to show you, but we'll just pop one off here. And they just pop right off. Now that I say that, I won't be able to get it off, right? But they just pop right off. And then you can see here, they're angled with the end of the arm there, that big egg-looking end of the arm. Looks like a damn egg. And then you just take and put the two notches in the two notches on the egg. And pop this on like so. There it goes. And that's all there is to it, and your eggs are protected from cracking if you hit something. And there we have it, the HS140 drone. So we're going to go ahead and I am going to show you how to get this thing ready to fly. We'll put the battery in, we'll turn it on, we'll hook it up to the controller, and then we'll go and hook it up to the app. And I'll show you all how to do that real quick. And then we're going to take this thing and I'm actually going to try to fly it in my living room. I think it's small enough. It's actually kind of big, but I think I can do it. We're going to do it anyway. I'll get everything out of the way and we're going to put it up in the living room and see how well we can do. So that ought to make for a fun video. So let's get it set up. Alright, let's get this damn thing set up so we can get it up in the air. I'm excited. I don't want to wait any longer. Real easy. It's not a hard process to set one of these up. It's not GPS, so there's not a whole lot of different things to do. First thing you want to do is go download the app. And it's the Resolurion FPV app. You can see it there on the screen. Google Play or the Apple Store, they both have it. There is a QR code in the manual that you can scan and it'll take you right to it. But like I said before, if you Google the drone and find a downloadable version of the manual so you can read and learn everything about it before your drone gets there, you can download the app ahead of time as well. Then you can open it up and get familiar with the layout of the app. And when you first open the app, a little window will pop up and it will ask you if you want to do a 90-day extended warranty. Click the yes button on there. It's 90 days. It's free. It's great. Don't pass it up. It's not a big deal. I think it takes you to a Holy Stone chat program or something like that, and you just give them your Amazon order number and tell them you got the drone, and they'll hook you up and put you in their file, and you'll get an extra 90 days on the drone. So you can have all of that done and ready when the drone is delivered to your door. Okay, so we have the app downloaded. We're pretty much ready to go there. So we need to put the battery in the drone. Probably one of the only biggest downfalls about the drone I don't like is there is not a power button on the drone. So when you hook the battery up, the drone's on and it's ready to go. And the battery just slides in here. There's nothing to hold it in there. It doesn't pop in. You just slide it into the bottom like so. And then these little connector parts, if you can see it, they go up onto the drone. And then you just slide them in the hole. And you'll see as soon as it makes a connection, there we go. Oops, pop back out. And then just try to take your fingernail or maybe a little end of a screwdriver or tip and push it in securely. Then when you go to close this door, you need to be careful here you don't pinch these wires. You can usually just fold them over like so, and that's pretty good to go like that. And then you just make sure it's lined up and you just pop the door shut. And of course I have mine crooked. Come on. Alright, so we're in there. Doesn't look like it's shut very well. It could be the wire. Just make sure you don't pinch it. If you do and it cracks the wire, you'll know it won't light up. So here you can see the lights. Got some orange and blue. Now they really look like Easter eggs. Then you want to turn on your controller. The first time you can turn the controller on, you will have to sync it to the drone or pair it to the drone. And you just turn it on. You simply push this left joystick up and back, and you're paired. After that, the drone usually finds the controller for you, and you just turn it on. And you can see it found it already. The lights quit blinking on it. So you're paired to the drone. So you do have to calibrate the gyros on this drone, and most drones you do, especially if they're altitude hold. It helps get it give a little bit of an idea of where it's at and stuff like that. So to do the calibration, the gyro calibration, sorry, you just push the joysticks down and to the right. So just like that, you saw the lights were blinking. Pretty sure you can see them with the drone that way. I don't want to flip it upside down and do it, but if I have to, I will. Again, both down and then to the right, and you can see they either blink real quick, they'll quit. Our gyros are calibrated. So with that being said, before we get into the app and everything else, now you're pretty much good to go. You just need to hook the drone Wi-Fi up to your cell phone or tablet. When you do that, you don't need an internet connection to connect to the drone. All you need is a device that is Wi-Fi capable. So if you have an old cell phone laying around that doesn't have cell service, you can absolutely use that as your drone phone, as long as it can connect to a Wi-Fi signal, and that's it. And the Wi-Fi signal literally just lets the drone communicate with the app, so you can have your FPV and do all the other fun things that are on the app. The next step is to open your app, and we're going to connect, don't open the app. We're going to connect the drone to the Wi-Fi first. So open your Wi-Fi settings on your phone, just like I did. And once your Wi-Fi refreshes, you'll see it come up here, Holy Stone FPV. Tap on it. It'll say you're connected. It may tell you also you're connected with no internet connection, like that just did right here at the bottom. That's fine. You can't surf the web while you're flying the drone, so you don't need an internet connection. You just need to connect to a Wi-Fi. Another cool thing with that is if you have an old cell phone laying around, you can use it as your drone phone as long as it can connect to a Wi-Fi network. You don't have to have cellular service on it to get it to work with the drone. So very cool. So that's all done. Close that. And then open your app. App is open. Now you'll see it didn't pop up on mine because I've already gone over and looked and done it all for myself before the drone got here. So it'll pop up here on that main screen. Get your extended warranty. Over here you have your gallery button real quick. That just shows you the pictures and the videos. I didn't mean to do that. Videos and your pictures. Then over here you have your help button and a little chat button here. You click that, it'll take you away from there to customer support. Cancel that. So the little blue drone in the middle, bright blue drone in the middle of the screen is going to be the one we want to punch. Punch. Tap it, and you'll see right there we have a picture, and you'll know if you're connected. You will have video. You can see there the video is moving. Pretty cool. So that's it, guys. You're set up. You're connected to the Wi-Fi. Your controller's paired. Your app is good to go. We're good to go. I'm going to turn this thing on here real quick. I want you guys to hear these motors. They are quite loud, but it's to be expected. It's not brushless, but they do sound really powerful, so I can't wait to put this thing up in the air and see how it performs. So to unlock your motors, you hit your emergency stop button one time, and the motors will unlock and the blades will start to spin. Wow, it is pretty loud. They'll stop on their own in a few seconds. Otherwise, you can just push down on the joystick. Oh, they stopped before I got to it. But you can push down on it, and that will stop them as well. I think they only stay on for about 30 seconds, maybe 40, but right in that area, and they'll shut off on their own. So that's the drone. So we're going to go ahead, and I am going to put this thing up in my living room today and fly it to see and show you just how easy this drone is to handle and to control and fly. So we're going to do it. I hope I don't crash into anything and wreck my living room, because my wife would not be happy. But we're going to try it. So let's go get this thing up in the air and see what it can do. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to test fly this damn thing in my living room. I don't have my cameraman today, so I'm hoping this all goes well and you can see everything. I'm going to try my best to keep everything in the camera. But I really want to launch this thing and let you guys hear it and see just how easy this thing is to fly. Alright, so I'm going to unlock the motors. You press the emergency stop button once. And push up on the left joystick. That's pretty much the altitude height. If you let go of the joystick, it pretty much stays right there. You can see there's a little bit of a drift. I'm not sure if that's actually coming from the downdraft of the blades on the drone, but we're going to try to trim it up just a little bit. And again, to trim it up, you use those sliders on the right side of the controller. He's coming toward me, so I'm going to go that way. Now he's going to the left, so you push the slider to the right. And just tap them, and there you go right there. I mean, that's pretty damn good. All right, so while we have a full battery, the first thing I want to do is I want to try the flip and see if I can do that in my living room. So here we go with the flip. See how he does here. He's still drifting a little bit. I'm going to try to correct it just a little bit more. Again, it may be the downdraft, so. Oh, that's pretty good right there. So the response from the controller to the drone are absolutely excellent. I can't believe there's no delay in it whatsoever. It just goes. All right, so here we go with the flip. I'm hoping we can do this without wrecking it, but we're going to try. I really wish I could get that trim a little better, but I really think it's the downdraft coming from the floor. There's a lot of air coming off this thing. So let's see what I can do here real quick. And you can see right there, it leveled him out. He stopped, so that's probably as good as we're going to get it. Good enough anyway. So here we go with the flip. That was cool. I hope it was in the camera and you guys got to see that. That was really awesome. And that's what he does right there. I'll turn him around so you can see the front. It's got a really cool LED light on the front of him there. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera. It's not really bright, but it's there. All right, so again, if you hit the return to home button, you can turn the LED lights off on it. Just like that, you can see now they're off. Then you can turn them back on. All right, so let's try some of these functions on the app here. I'm going to open up the controllers on the app and we're going to see if they work or not. So I'm going to push forward on it, backwards on it, left and right. You can see the drone still drifting away. He doesn't want to do anything. I really thought I had that trim fixed better than that, but he still wants to move around. So now he's holding himself there pretty good. So now let's see what we got. So you saw that didn't work. So I'm going to aw him back and forth so you can see the speed here. I have him in speed 1 right now. And you can see that's a pretty comfortable speed. Now I'll switch him to speed 2. Oh, that's pretty damn quick. So right there, my hands are off the controller and he's just staying right there. So that's great. Now I put him back in speed 1. So let's try the speed switch on the app. So I put it to speed 2. And that looks like he's still in speed 1. So that didn't work either. So let me level him out here a little bit. And get him to stay still while I try something else here. All right, so now I'm going to open the features on the app and we're going to try those. First one I want to try is the trace to fly and see if that works. Because that will be really cool if it does. So I'll bring him a little closer. You tap it and then you just draw a pattern on your phone screen there and he should follow it. So we'll find out. And you can see the drone is not following it. So let's try it one more time and see what happens. Nope, that ain't working. All right, so let's try the voice control. All right, so here we go. Backwards, forward, stop, left, right, up, 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 down. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing that with the controller. It doesn't work. You can see there. I'll let him sit there and do it, but land, fly, left. And you can see on the controller, it's saying what I'm the words that I'm saying are popping up on there, but it's not working. He's not doing it. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But again, those don't really bother me. I don't use those features so much. So I'll let you see the video quality. I put the screen record of the app on there, and then on the other corner there, I'll put the controller of the TV on there. I mean, controller of the TV. Yeah, okay. So I'll put it at the TV. You can see this the one on the lower left corner will be the actual recording from the drone. And you can see it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. I mean, for a small drone, it being 1080p. Now I know it stores it to the phone in 720, so that's probably what we're gonna see. But not bad. So I wanted to see if we can get the gesture control to work here, where you're supposed to be able to do a peace sign and a high five, and then he's supposed to take your picture and record a video. So let me tap it here. You see there, I want you to confirm it, so we're going to confirm it. Alright, so now I'm going to get in the shot here, and we're going to see what happens. So here we go. Let's see, here we go. Oh, it worked. It actually took my picture. No way. I'm going to try that again. Did you guys see that? I think it actually took my picture. That's cool. I've not been able to get that to work before, but it looks like it just worked now. Ah, that was cool. It had a countdown and it actually did it. So I'm already recording, so I don't know if that's going to actually work or not. So let's see what happens here. Get them closer. High five. So that's probably not going to work because I'm recording. So let me turn the record off real quick, and we'll see if we can get him to do it. Alright, well, he took my picture. Let me get him a little closer. Maybe you can see what I'm doing better. That's cool, though. It did take my picture. Let me get the record back on so you guys don't miss the recording here. Very cool. So I showed you the speed, so I'll cruise him around the living room here real quick, and you can see just how easy he is to fly in here. It's quite loud, but that's, of course, because they're brush motors and not brushless, so it is pretty loud. But he's very controllable. And I love the response from the controller to the drone. That's really cool. So there you got it. There you have it, guys. The HS140. Really a cool little drone. I'm impressed. Couldn't get all the features to work, but I was actually shocked we got that gesture to take my picture, because I've not been able to get those to work on some of my other mini drones and ones that have that feature on it. So it was pretty cool that we got that part to work. But there we go. You saw it. We tried to do everything. Again, I think it's a great little drone. It has quite a bit of power to it, especially for not being brushless motors. And it's really super simple to control. I mean, look where I'm flying it at, and it's working really well. So very, very cool. So I'll get him over here, we'll land him, and we'll give you my final thoughts on this bad boy here, and we're going to wrap this video up. Alright, well that went a hell of a lot better than I thought it was going to go. We didn't crash into anything, we didn't break anything, so I'm good to go here on my end. But my final thoughts on the drone, overall it is a great little drone. The price point, $79.99, you really can't go wrong for it. Make a great Christmas gift for your kids or even yourself if you want one, which I would absolutely recommend getting one because they are super fun to fly. You saw how easy it was to fly it in the house. So yeah, don't forget Amazon, they have a 5% clickable coupon, and Holy Stone is working on getting me that discount code for you guys to get 10% off, so just keep checking back. I should have it in a couple of days. You pretty much get this drone for under 70 bucks, and that's well worth the money. Only downfalls with the drone I had were I wished it would have had a power button. That would have made it really nice. And the fact that there's an SD card slot on the camera, but it doesn't work. And the sticker that tells you that's on the opposite side of the SD card slot. So it would have been nice to move the sticker to the other side or even cover that slot up, because I stuck my card in there and it swallowed it. So now I got to figure out how to get it out. But overall, great drone. 328-foot range forward and up. So you can go 328 feet away and 328 feet high, and that's pretty damn far for a drone of this caliber. Yeah, overall, I absolutely recommend it. I'm going to give it 5 stars anyway because it was just super fun to fly and really easy to fly. So that's going to do it. That's Holy Stone's HS140. Go to Amazon, get yourself one. You'll have it in a couple days. Till next time, have fun out there. Go fly. Don't be a drone dummy. And we'll see you on the next video.